Welcome back, guys. Look at this yummy roasted tilapia with roasted plantain and fried yam. I am opening the bag. This tilapia is already washed and scaled from where I bought it. I bought it from Walmart. But I like to cut off the fins because they are really bony and the bones are really strong, so I like to remove as much as I can before I start my preparation. And of course, I do not trust the already washed packaged bag, so I try to wash again with lemons. That's when I trust that it's really clean. I wash with lemons and I start the process. So I am washing right now, ensuring that it is well washed and clean. Like I've said, lemons for me personally make me have that trust and satisfaction that I have really washed my proteins very well. I use it for both my meat, my fish, anything I am cooking. As long as it's my protein, I try to use lemons to wash them because it has this acidic content in it that helps you have like a very good wash. And also lemon is also a healthy fruit, so why not? Anyway, so let's get back to our video. I just finished washing and ensuring it is clean. I removed the fins, like I said, as much as I could, so I'll still remove more as I go through the process. Now this is the pepper I used. I just used one sweet bell pepper, few habanero seeds and onion. I want to make my paste. So guys, I just finished blending and I'm about to make my paste to marinate. So I added some of my spices into the bowl of already blended pepper. That's me seasoning the pepper. Yeah, I'm adding my Maggi, garlic and everything I can. You can use what you're comfortable with. I did not really do big measurements on these things, but I love using my 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon as I go. So I just added black pepper, so that the dark substance was soy sauce. So this is my main ingredient, the suya pepper. Suya pepper is made from groundnuts and pepper, dry pepper. We blend it together like it tastes like peanut butter. Let me say peanut butter powder. So a powdered peanut butter, let me put it that way. I mix them together. I put a little bit of vegetable oil because I just wanted that oily this thing. Tilapia doesn't emit a lot of oil from it like the mackerels or the Titus fish, so that's why I put a little bit of oil to marinate it. I'm using my bare hand because I haven't gotten a glove of choice when I cook. I've tried some and I somehow reacted to them, so I'm trying to find out the one that will really match my skin, because I find that when I wear some types of glove, my hands start getting dark. So this is me marinating. I just tied my a bag on my hand to marinate it. I wasn't getting that inner this thing, so you'll see me removing this nylon or this bag from my hand to marinate properly. My mix is not so pepperish. Like I always say in most of my videos, I always use medium pepper for all my meal. I always make sure it's medium, not too hot and not too soft. So after ensuring I rub the pepper appropriately, I remove the nylon from my hand and I just use my hand to rub it. Like I said, it's not so pepperish and I promise my hands are clean. I will try and get hand gloves that are my skin would allow me to use. Anyway, I finished rubbing my pepper appropriately. I ensured it is in all parts of the fish, and then I will cover it with a plastic wrap because I will want to keep it for about 1 to 2 hours, but I left this one for about 3 hours. Okay, the more it stays, the more it marinates, so there's no actual hour, but I'll encourage you to use at least 1 hour should be your least. You shouldn't be in a hurry to quickly start making your fish or meat or whatever protein you marinate or whatnot. So this is after about 3 to 4 hours. I opened it up. I sprinkled some fresh onion on it. In my seasoning, I already put powdered onion, so this is totally optional. Sprinkling onion is not a must. Then I covered it up with the foil. I always remind you guys that foil is a heat conservating material, so it's going to just, I'll heat it up for about 20 minutes because I want the fish to be soft. On this end of my meal preparation, I'm making my roasted plantain in the air fryer. This should take about 25 minutes, and then this is already 20 minutes. I'm going to bring it out, open up the foil. So at this point I opened it up and it wasn't like really soft as I wanted it, so I put it back in the oven and I came to fry my yam that I want to use as my siding. I cut the yam in this rectangular shape, long stripes. You can cut yours at any shape and size, round, cube, whatever design you want. Just make your meal prep fun for you. And then at this point, this is about 25 minutes. I added like 5 to 10 minutes again, and I got the softness I wanted. So now I'm going to put my remaining pepper mix, my marinating mix. I just put it in the places where there's no longer pepper, and then you see this fish juice is going to dry up into the fish. I'm putting it back in the oven. At this point, I'm going to leave it for another 15 minutes. Remember, now it's open. I'm just looking for the dryness. The first part is looking for it to get soft. Now I want it to be dry. You know, that crispy taste. That's why I'm leaving it open in the oven for about 20 minutes. At this point, now I'm making my tomato sauce. I cut my tomato in cubes and I blended some. In my blended mix, I just have bell pepper, few seeds of habanero pepper, and I think I added 1 jalapeno pepper. So one thing I observe is when you mix different types of pepper together, you get different tastes. Sometimes you put jalapeno, serrano pepper, just mix it. Sometimes I put chili pepper and then I put it with bell pepper. Every type of pepper you mix together gives you a distinct taste. If you have watched up to this end, please like and subscribe to my page, because I'll be bringing you easy ways to have beautiful lunch, breakfast, dinner, and in mostly Nigerian delicacies, and then I can add contemporary delicacy. Please comment and like, share, just encourage my page. Now I am making my pepper mix. Like I said, I will still add some thyme in it and still added a little bit of seasoning. This was so yummy and delicious. I always like to make my meals different. I believe that cooking is creativity, so it depends on what you like. Sometimes I'll just be cooking, I'll be like, let me add this or that, and most times you'll get it right. And cooking is fun. Make it fun for yourself, and when you're cooking, don't go far from your pot. Always stay close. At this point, my fish was ready. Yummy. You can see it is dry. You see those juice that was like watering that at the other part of the video. See how beautiful and dry it's looking already. Now I'm going to plate my meal. This is one of the best dinner or lunch you can give to anyone. I'll put my fish on my plate. I'll put my plantain, my siding, my yam siding, and voila with my pepper sauce. Oh my god, this was so yummy. This was enjoyed with chilled cold water or any drink of your choice. Please like and subscribe to my page. Would you be trying this? It is easy and it is yummy. It is nice and it is a different meal to try at home. Thanks for watching. Bye.